Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast on emotional ability resources. What are these emotional ability resources? The simple techniques that we apply in our day to day life to take care of our mental health and well being. Today, I'm going to talk to you about mindfulness. Have you thought of a time when you feel that you are just in the moment? That moment of mindfulness happened for me today morning as I was sitting by the greens in a golf club and sipping my cup of coffee and reflecting on the day that was going to come in front of me. So, as I thought about it, I realized that was a moment of mindfulness in action where I was completely in the here and now, immersed in the view ahead, enjoying my cup of coffee and not worrying about what the future was going to get me, not ruminating over my past, simply sitting down, setting my agenda for the day ahead, and letting the peace and serenity get soaked into my being. So, this was mindfulness in action. So, let us see what are the benefits of mindfulness. The first benefit of mindfulness is it helps us know ourselves better. Who am I? What is it that I want to do with the day ahead? What are the choices that I could make? So, when I introspect like that, and in that gap of pausing from worrying about the world around us, we have a chance to know ourselves better. The next benefit of mindfulness is it makes us stressless. We don't think about what is going to happen in the future, or we don't even ruminate about the day that went. Right? We all have a tendency to look back at life in a way where we remember things that did not go well, and we also think in a very negative manner about the day which has to come. I'll give you a small example. The board examinations have been called off. Now, most parents I know, when I meet them in therapy, are very worried about how these children who are on the verge of giving their 10th or 12th boards are passing their time. They are extremely stressed out about what will these children do once the pandemic is over. Will they get back to studying regularly, or will they get so used to sleeping at their own time, just lazing around or watching too much TV? Now, does that help the parent? Does that help the child? Mindfulness actually helps parents and children become more resilient. If a parent realized that a child is coping up the best possible in this unforeseen global crisis, they would probably not stress out so much and not ruminate over the habits of the child. Instead, they would get that space to feel a moment of gratitude that they and their children are well, and overall things are not as bad as what we see in the news channel. The next benefit of mindfulness is resilience. What is resilience? It's the ability to bounce back in adverse situations. Now, think of the time when you thought that some problem could not be solved. It could have been when you gave your college exam, where there were a lot of answers to be written, and you were like, how would I finish my paper in 3 hours with pages and pages and pages to write? You still did it. So once you gave that exam, you knew that exams can be cleared even when preparation has not been optimal, provided that minimal effort has been given. So when we are mindful, especially in trying situations like examinations, we stop ruminating over what is it that we have not learned. We stop worrying about how we are going to be graded. Instead, we focus on all our learning into answering the questions at hand. That for me is resilience in action. Another benefit of mindfulness is it leads to self-acceptance. When we are mindful, we realize when our body wants to rest. We let it rest, or we are very gentle with ourselves, realizing that perhaps it's not coping up very well because it's tired. So we are not very hard on it. Secondly, we also do what we are capable of doing without judging it, without expecting the sun and the moon and the stars. There's no harm in aiming for sun and the moon and the stars, but if it erodes our sense of self-worth, is it worth it? The next benefit of mindfulness is compassion. Over time, mindfulness makes us become a lot more compassionate to others around us. With mindfulness, the focus is always inwards, so we are rarely triggered off by others. So when others around us behave in ways that we don't like, we are able to have a compassionate view towards them. So what is the ultimate benefit of mindfulness? The ultimate benefit of mindfulness is it leads to a more enjoyable life. We are able to appreciate what's going well in our life. At the same time, we learn to practice the pause when things are not going very well. And thirdly, we learn to set our goals at a pace that is comfortable to us. So I hope these benefits of mindfulness help you feel a little more comfortable and handle the challenges at hand. Take care and have a great day. Bye.